Hello Scorpio, welcome to your August 2018 General Horoscope Intuitive Reading. So, Scorpios, let me know, drop me a comment below. How are you feeling? How are you dealing with and coping with this eclipse energy? This eclipse season we're going through. As you see in here I am shuffling away a bit more with your cards. And before I get into the astrology, Scorpio, I do want to let you know that I am doing, in celebration of us entering Leo season. So Leo season began July 22nd, and August is considered the month of Leo. That golden sunny time of the year, because the sun is at home in the sign of Leo. So in celebration, because I'm a Leo sun and everything, I'm doing a 25% off special if you want to do a personal love horoscope reading with me. So that 25% off code will be below in the descriptions box. So you can use that for a video, phone, or written love reading with me. All right. So that is available for the whole season and month of Leo. All right. So I feel like we're going to let the first card jump out, and then I'm going to draw the rest for you, Scorpio. So here we go. August 7th, Uranus will go retrograde. So I'm actually kind of fond of this transit because with Uranus being direct, or any planet usually when they're direct, gives more of the physical experiences, and you know, whether that's pushing you to move homes, or if that's pushing in surprising people or lessons in your life, you know, that kind of stuff. When a planet is direct, that stuff is more prone to happen. When a planet goes retrograde, it's more internal. Of course, it does depend on some other things with the astrology, but ultimately I feel like if you've been experiencing a lot of sudden and unexpected, even uncomfortable shifts or changes and or lessons, you know, that can slow down at this point with Uranus going retrograde. And I feel like with Uranus going retrograde on the 7th, it's also going to collectively sort of bring Uranus into more of a harmonious relationship with the sign that it recently entered, which it entered the sign of Taurus, which is an earth sign. So I feel like it's gonna kind of have a conversation almost with Taurus and that Venus-like energy there. So it's dishing out more positive, sudden and surprising, unexpected turn of events. That's my intuition. On the 11th of August, we have the new moon and solar eclipse, and that is happening in the sign of Leo. So new moons are about new beginnings and planting new intentions and watching them grow, watching them really manifest. So that'll be a beautiful one. And I do believe that's the last eclipse out of the Aquarius and Leo nodes of the moon. It'll be shifting soon into Cancer, Capricorn. So, woohoo! And then on the 12th, the following day, Mars moves into Capricorn. And so, woo! All right, you had some cards fall out here. Ugh. All right, I gotta move my notes and move stuff around. Hang on one second, Scorpio. Woo-hoo-hoo. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and draw the rest of your cards as well. All right. So anyways, Mars will move into Capricorn. Did I say that? Yes, on the 12th. So Mars moving into Capricorn. Scorpio. Mars has been a little wild and it's been retrograde, and it's kind of really driven a lot of us to think and reflect on how we approach and deal with conflict, how we are asserting ourselves, how others are asserting their willpower and energy on us. We've really been learning, and some of us have been learning some hard lessons with that, me included. So it moving into Capricorn, an earth sign, and Capricorn is about structure and, you know, creating a good, you know, a positive even flow. The light side of Capricorn is creating an even positive flow of regulation. And Mars is very much a rebel, wild planet. In fact, it's your co-ruler, Scorpio. So it can be a little ruthless and angry, Mars can. But Capricorn, I feel like, will be coming in there to just kind of balance, weigh it out. And then on the 19th, Mercury will go direct. So communication will flow a little bit more easy and all that jazz. And then the Sun will enter Virgo on the 23rd. And while I'm giving you the rest of the rundown, Scorpio, let me just let you take a gander at your cards, okay? Bada bing, bada bum. So on the 26th of August will be the full moon, and that's a full moon in Pisces. So a fellow water sign, very mystical, good for really sort of, if you're a writer or an artist or anything, you know, seeing and discovering more fantasy-like, really get in touch with your imagination. It's a good moon for getting in touch with your imagination, but I'll talk more on that and also that new moon and solar eclipse in Leo with the next moon tidings video. So watch out for that. And then on the 27th, Mars will move direct. So that is good news. Now, Scorpio, what do we have going on here? Your theme card of the month here is the Nine of Wands. The Nine of Wands. All right. I feel like, Scorpio, some of you might be facing some challenges here in August in Leo season. The Nine of Wands can be about facing challenges and sometimes I'm getting this feeling of standing alone with your challenge. And I'm looking at the rest of your cards here too, Scorpio, and I feel like you don't have to stay stuck in that mindset of you're alone with your challenge, with your trial that you're going through. You know, Leo season can sometimes be, for especially water signs, a difficult time for you because Leo is a fire sign. And so I feel like here in the recent past in release, you have the Eight of Pentacles. Some of you, it looks like, are having to backtrack, relook at, or edit some things about your work, about your creative projects, what you're trying to create, your service to others. With the Eight of Pentacles here being in this position, it's about having to reevaluate some things when it comes to your work or the content that you're creating, Scorpio. The kind of energy even, you know, the kind of personality and energy that you're projecting out for others. It's like having to rework that and re-edit that. Because in the Nine of Wands theme here to me, the Nine of Wands is ultimately ringing as sort of standing in your power, standing in this place of having to face, you know, just some trials or just some opposition of some sort. And this can be karmic in nature for you and for the other person or persons involved, Scorpio, is what I'm getting, because you have right above your Nine of Wands the Justice card. Okay, so, you know, I feel like this month is really a big month where you are sort of experiencing some lessons and some things, some unequal oppositions between others. I'm getting it's mostly with others. You know, it could be related to some of your work endeavors as well, Scorpio, but I'm getting it really has to do with others. And it's really, I feel like this month it's about bringing your sort of your will and intentions that you have for yourself and for others more in sync with your heart. And the reason why I say that is because you do have at the bottom of your reading here the Strength card, the Leo card. Okay, so this is kind of behind the scenes what's going on. So it's like you're having to really sort of develop and reevaluate, some of you, your worth, and having to really sort of come to terms with what it is that you want from the work and efforts that you've been putting in here. What is it, you know, ask yourself some of those big questions of, is this going to produce the kind of result, the kind of money, the kind of response from other people that I want it to produce? And is it going to make me feel good? Is it going to make me feel like a positive, light human being? Is it going to make me feel like I am earning as much as I deserve? That kind of thing. You're looking and you're doing it. To me, the Strength card coming in this position is really more about the evaluation of that and doing a little bit of self-healing, Scorpio. Strength card, you see, you're kind of like the woman is taming the lion, taming the beast, sort of taming the wild-like energy or disappointment that you might have with yourself, Scorpio, even nurturing that and healing that here in August. That's really big. And I even get that carrying over here with the Hierophant in your near future. Okay, so this, I feel like this is like, Scorpio, a good opportunity in August for you to really seek spiritual guidance and help. You know, whether that's from a church environment, if it's from a community gathering, or even from a tarot reader, you know, from a intuitive person. Or even just doing some of that self-healing, whether it's through a bath, ritual work where you're just reprogramming, you know, your mind and your intentions. Whatever it best suits and works for you, Scorpio. The Hierophant to me is talking about gaining more of that healing and that feeling more of that sort of structure in your life through spirituality. Okay, so your spirituality and bringing that sort of back into balance, like a very, so let's look at the major arcana. Let me just hold up all the major arcana for you. Okay, so major arcana is your roadmap. It's like your prime roadmap here for the month. Justice, strength, the Hierophant. So Scorpio, it's very much about sort of bringing, I feel like, your intentions and your sense of purpose back to the heart. And Leo rules the heart chakra. Leo is ruled by the sun, and it's very comfortable. The sun is very comfortable at this time in August. So you're really looking at your light and how you're shining your light and bringing that back into a place of healthy empathy and compassion. You know, whether that's for yourself or for others. You know, we see, down here with the Hierophant, the other people down here that he is consulting with. And so this is about how your sort of spiritual outlook and your inner light is affecting others as well. And so it's I feel like just really important, Scorpio, for you to, you know, spend some time in that beautiful spirituality of yours and taking the time, it looks like, to just balance your energy a little bit. You know, also with the Nine of Wands, nines are the last like single digit of our numbers, right? So in numerology, 9 is very much about surrendering and releasing. So bear that in mind here, you know, with that being at the center of your reading, and justice, you know, being at the top. Okay. So, and I do feel like justice very much, of course, justice is usually very karmic in nature, but also it's about just balancing out the scales and your sort of thoughts with your heart process this month. So that's really cool. On the bottom of the deck, Scorpio, you have the Seven of Swords. So in the extended reading, we will talk a little bit about that. And then let me go ahead and take you down here, Scorpio, because I want you to go ahead and see if you can intuit your spirit animal guide with me. So I'm going to draw 3 animal spirits from the Druid Animal Oracle deck here. And you pick 1, 2, or 3, Scorpio. And then in the extended reading, I will go over what your spirit animal guide message is. And I'm going to cast rune stones over this reading, just so we can get a bit more clarity and what have you. So I'm going to go ahead and lay these out for you. I feel like a little bit more. Okay, yeah. All right, so 1, 2, slowly. All right, Scorpio, so see if you can't tune in, listen to your guides. Which is your animal spirit guide this month? And we will discuss in the extended. So that video link will be below in the descriptions box. Really easy to access. And Scorpio, I do want to let you know too that if you are interested in doing a one-on-one personal reading with me, information will be below as well. You can email me, you can message me on my Etsy shop. All that is down there. So all the best here in August, Scorpio. I will see many of you very soon in the extended, all right?